Good morning. Hope your Tuesday morning is starting off well. And I pray that you have a very safe day. I asked this question probably about a couple months ago in one of my video messages. And it was based on, the question was, do you know who you are talking to? The purpose of that message was clearly to explain who, meaning Jesus. Do you know who you are talking to? Do you know who you are praying to? So I'm going to ask you the question again, because to me, I think it's a very important question based on who we are talking about. You see, we can't talk about this who enough. There's never too much of talking about this who we are talking about. And this who is Jesus. You see, when I ask you this question, who are we praying to? Who loves us? Who protects us? Who takes care of us? Who created us? Who ultimately saved us? Despite our rebellion, our pettiness, despite our arrogance, our pride, being stiff-necked. Who loves us? It's not a trick question. And it's Jesus. It's Jesus. It is Jesus who loves us. It is Jesus who saved us. It is Jesus who protects us. It is Jesus who fought the battle that ultimately mattered. It is Jesus who defends us to our righteous Father. It is Jesus who justifies us, these flawed, broken vessels. It is Jesus. It is Jesus. So I'm asking you this question this morning, and it bears repeating over and over again. And every so often, I'm going to ask you this same question. Every 2-3 weeks maybe, or even every 2 months. I'm going to ask you this question. You don't have to answer by response, because I'm not looking for you to answer by response on this video or on this Facebook page. But I want you to know why I'm asking you this question. Because this question matters. Do you know who you are praying to? It is Jesus. Do you know who loves you? It is Jesus. So in all of that, I'm asking, when you're going through struggles, when people are talking about you, assassinating your character, plotting on your destruction, it is Jesus who got your back. It is Jesus who will fight your battle. Hand it over to Jesus. When you're feeling bad about yourself and you feel all is dark around you, understand who is there. It is Jesus. My brothers and sisters in Christ, you see, every so often, I have to remind myself that when I get into my self-pity, when I get into my times of doubt, when I get into my, oh, woe is me, I have to ask myself this question. As a preacher of the gospel, I have to ask myself this question as a child of Christ. Jafar, and no, I'm not crazy. You're saying, you're talking to yourself now, huh? I say, Jafar, Who do you pray to? Who loves you? Who knew you before you were even conceived? And who knew of every problem and every enemy and every doubt and every hang-up that you were going to walk into? Who knew you first before anybody else knew you? And that who is Jesus. And that who should give you comfort. That who should give you encouragement. His name is Jesus Christ. Rest in him today. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know who's coming at you. Rest in Christ Jesus. Rest in him and nothing else. Rest in Christ Jesus. To God be the glory. You all have a very, very blessed day.